A very special guest with us today on the show. Greg Dee is here with us, meteorologist Greg Dee, to talk about this eclipse. We're only a couple days away.
It's the buzz.
Yeah, it really has, and it really has picked up, right? A lot of folks are talking about it. You see the glasses being advertised everywhere. And although we're not going to get totality here in the Bay Area, we are going to see a partial solar eclipse, which is a big deal.
Yes, and remind me, because I actually remember 2017.
Correct.
I remember my daughter being like just shy of one, and I remember checking out.
Yeah.
Are we getting more or less than what we had in 2017?
A little bit more than what we had in 2017. You're probably not going to notice. It's just a couple percentage more. The sun will be covered. So there you see the information. It starts. Now this is important with solar eclipses. It is specific to a location. So in Tampa, 1:43 is when it begins. The sun will be covered will be at 3 p.m. and then it ends at 4:15. If you're north of Tampa, places like Crystal River, you will see significantly more of the sun covered.
Okay.
If you're farther south in Sarasota, you will see significantly less, by about 10%. It's a noticeable difference. So just going a few miles to the north makes a huge difference.
All right, we'll keep that in mind in case you want to make. So here's where you're talking about, right? So when we're talking about this path of the total eclipse, that's where you want to see.
That's where you want to be, and you really have to be in the path, not a mile or two away from it. You have to be directly underneath it. And now remember that not everyone in that path sees it at the same time. The shadow is like a small circle, and it moves down that path. It's a circle that's about 100 miles wide. It starts crossing the Rio Grande River out of Mexico late in the morning on Monday, travels across Texas, and then ends up exiting the United States in northern New England late in the afternoon.
Gosh, that's so cool.
At any one time, the longest someone will see the sun covered by the moon is about 4 minutes, and you have to be right in the middle of that center line. So people are literally looking at maps, compasses, they're trying to figure out, and that track, by the way, that path, that is a computer projection from NASA. It's not guaranteed to be 100% correct, so you really want to be right in the middle of that path.
Goodness. And both of our hometowns are in that path. Isn't that crazy?
Unlike the 2017 eclipse, there are some big cities in this one. You're talking about the entire Dallas-Fort Worth metro. You're talking about Little Rock, Arkansas. You're talking about Cleveland, Buffalo. They're all in this. Millions and millions of people, whether they like it or not,
they're coming.
They're in it.
They're coming.
And some people probably are a little overwhelmed by the amount of traffic that's heading into their town.
So speaking of watching it, and you mentioned glasses earlier.
Okay.
What do we need to know if we want, because you cannot or you should not be looking right at it.
At no time in Florida will it be safe to look at the sun with your eyes.
Eclipse or not.
Eclipse, no, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And this will cause permanent damage if you do. So do not do it.
Okay.
You need special approved glasses. The American Astronomical Association has a list of vendors. Most of the ones that you see at like a Walmart or Warby Parker who are giving them away for free, those are approved and they're okay.
Okay.
You need to look through those at all times. If you want to take a picture of the sun, put those glasses, the lens of those glasses over your phone camera and you can snap it that way. It works.
Do it that way.
If you don't have glasses, you can still see this eclipse. The way you do that is you look away from the sun. So all you need to do is go into your kitchen. Okay. Follow me here.
Okay.
If you have like a colander for a pasta.
Spaghetti,
yeah. Okay. You take that out with you. You go outside without the pasta. You have the sun behind you and you let it shine through the holes of that colander. And on the ground, each little hole will have the shape of the current eclipse state. So you will see little crescent moons. Similarly, if you look through trees, through tree leaf shadows on the ground, you will see that the shadows are crescent shapes. So there's ways to do this without glasses. If you've got kids, you can make all kinds of cool viewers with everything you have at home. So it's really a great opportunity. And because the partial eclipse lasts for several hours, you will have several hours to play and entertain your kids with.
Get the colander out, do that kind of thing. And what about polarized sunglasses? I know we're out of time here.
No polarized
Does not
sunglasses.
work still.
Have to be. These glasses, when you put them on, you should not be able to see through them. That's when you know they're okay.
Good one.
Got it. Get those.
Thank you so much. I saw them at Cracker Barrel on Easter Sunday.
Well,
So
make sure they're
there we go.
Yeah, we appreciate you coming.
Glad to be here.
Good
Thank you
to
for
see
having
you.
me.